better to phrase it as, I like it for what you can do for me until someone else does it better.
Or jerk. Did you like that?
No, it was awful.
It was awful.
All that to get views, I mean. This guy was just here chilling, minding his own business, and she was ready to act like she'd just made his day. No thank you.
Researchers say they are seeing a trend of women dating down, which means, you know, a man who...
Dating down.
Really? All right, listen, it was in the prompt, right?
Really?
I mean, who writes it, all that?
Jeez.
Disgruntled. This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job, really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
All right. So before, right, it was okay.
You heard it here first, guys. If you don't make as much money as a woman, then she's dating down, right? I love how just these days, it's just apparently normal to look down on people who make less money than you. I don't think I've ever heard a dude refer to dating a woman who earns less money than him as dating down. I can guarantee you all the women are very frustrated and angry if they heard a guy talking like that. But of course it's totally fine if you talk about a man like this, right? Dudes are barely human, of course, so what we can do is we can sit here and how much money is me. Then I'm less of that. Discussing that. Also, by the way, if you want to put off having a career focus, good luck to you, madam, because what 30 is that they charming when they're 30. All of a sudden, when they're having geriatric pregnancies, they can't have children, and they wind up crying, making absolutely hilarious TikToks for the channel. These days, guys, they've been told that they can have it all, have the career, have the family, etc., etc. They trace their careers, they chase them forward, they put off long-term relationships and having children, which is fine if you don't want to have kids, that's whatever. But a lot of these women turn out to regret it and start crying all over the internet.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So before, right, it was okay to make more money, everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one. Right? You can't be the one dating down. Now it's dating down.
She got real quiet when logic was presented. Gotta love how both men addressed it immediately and didn't try to tap dance around it.
Y'all, so while I'm at Chipotle, you know, minding my cute little business. So this man is probably like 4 people ahead of me. And you know, when I come in, everybody turns around in the store as they should, you know.
What is this? What is this woman? So many girls, they jump on the internet and they throw around descriptive words like cute and all this. And I just look at the woman and I'm like, you can't possibly be referring to yourself, right? I mean, absolutely not.
Okay, he finds me a track, no biggie, right? So he's putting his order in and everything like that.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Compromise. Secure the area. Mosquito is online.
phone, but I can see him. After he orders, he kind of like steps out the way a little bit so that the next person can, you know, pay for their food. He's kind of like looking back into the line. I'm like, okay, he's kind of looking my way. I don't know what he's doing. This is kind of weird. To come up there so he can pay for my food. So I'm getting double rice. I'm getting things like, oh, he's gonna pay for this, so I don't have to worry about it. I get to the point where she says like 17 something. I'm like, okay. Now before I pull out my little wallet or whatever, I look back, he was nowhere to be found.
what is this entitlement from so many of these modern women that they're just straight up expecting dudes to pay for their crap in order to get a conversation out of them? I guarantee you she wasn't even interested in him in the first place. She just wanted him to pay for food. I find these videos to be really funny because women will try and convince men of this crap. I make this point every time. And convince men that we need to be paying for their attention and we need to make it worth their while and pay their bills and all of this garbage. But at the same time, I guarantee you this woman right here, if she finds the dude attractive, she doesn't require him to buy anything, right? Less attractive dudes required to buy things and they just ignore the guy anyway or treat him like trash. More attractive men, they don't have to buy anything and they'll have a conversation and hook up with him for free. Okay? But just the entitlement, man, expecting a dude to pay for your food, crazy.
Cause you think you could get my number after you just watched me pay for my food and you was right there?
This woman's just a night worker, man. I don't know what other way to word this, right? But if you're so strong and independent that you need men to pay for your food, right? I mean, why stop there, right? What? Can we just call this for what it is? You're just selling yourself, essentially. We have a word for that. I'm not allowed to say it here on YouTube. But you're essentially just a night worker at this point.
About time doctors start characterizing main character syndrome as a real problem, right next to delusion.
Honestly, I think the biggest problem we face as a country right now is that women in their 20s have too much confidence. I don't know why. No, listen. Do you see how much confidence she had when she said that? This is a problem. I'm telling you, I was hanging out with a comic and his girlfriend, and some of her friends were out. Everyone had a couple of drinks. We all got a little silly, and one of them just kind of gave me like a half flash, not full Nepal, just walking out. And she said, she looked right at it, she goes, I bet I'm hotter than your wife. I didn't know how to respond to that level of confidence. I mean, I wanted to be like, yeah, you're hotter than my wife, but you're not hotter than my house and children. You know, I have a 3% mortgage. You think I'm gonna throw that away on you? Like, are you crazy? COVID mortgage. What are you doing right now? I have 2 kids. What is your having it? Custody? Are you crazy? The situation resolved itself though, because that's what I wanted to say. What I said was, yeah, but you're not hotter than my kids.
You want everything in life, even if it's the life that another woman's living. So much for sister solidarity.
How much?
I always hear about these situations, man, where, like, women will say, oh, I didn't know he's married. But honestly, guys, I think that a lot of women are out here chasing dudes who are married on purpose. Like, they know that he has a wife, and they're just trying to poach that particular man. Right? If you go out there and you talk to women, you ask women about this, oftentimes they will tell you that other women just straight up try and steal their boyfriend and pretend like they're not. Same thing applies with husbands, right? I see lots of TikTok videos from women saying, oh, for some reason, man, I just dated like 4 dudes who were in a marriage in a row, and I just didn't know that these dudes had wives. I don't believe it at all. I do not believe it. I think these women are out here specifically chasing the dudes who are in relationships, who are in marriages and things like this, and I think that just falls under pre-selection, right? Chasing after the dudes who already have women.
Alpha man should pop up for a wedding ring.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
My understanding is on a ring. So if that isn't 6 figures, you probably should. Does he really love you, or does he just want a hot trophy wife?
Let me do my research. Okay, Kelsey, we checked your Instagram. You're busting it open on the ground. But now I see
Kamala Harris's economic plan is here.
A middle-class tax break, $6,000 for new parents,
She'll lower costs.
and cap the cost of prescription drugs.
Now that's what I call an economic.
Fans, I wonder how much it cost. 7 buckaroos and 50 cents? Calculate that. How much is that a day? $7.50 divided by 31. cents a day. She not even making a.
Yeah, see, the moment a woman says that a man has to do something, I'm out, man. I'm just not listening. Like, I just refuse to listen to the rest of what they have to say. You're required to pay a ridiculous amount of money for you, and you have an OF account. I don't even care if, you know, guys, if the woman doesn't even have an OF account and she's still trying to make this exact same video, I'm just going to turn the video off and stop listening to the woman. Because, like, why on earth? You're sitting here claiming, oh, the man doesn't love you unless he pays X amount of money. That just sounds to me like you're the one that doesn't love him. Because you have to have him spend a certain amount on you. It sounds to me like you're just in it for the money.
Listen, fellas, if she's complaining about the price of a ring, she's selling it. Just like the dryer.
Her understanding is skewed because no man would save up 3 months of their money, live in a shoebox, and survive on instant ramen just to get a ring. If there's love, she'll take a ring home.
I know guys love to be the new and they don't want to chase, but you have to chase.
Your man chase you?
I don't really answer DMs. I don't give them the chance.
Yeah, but you want them to chase you, but you're not going to answer them.
Yeah, keep going. One day I will.
One day you will.
Yeah, when you're deserving.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Funny how it's either that guys don't know how to back down or don't know to try enough. Strange to think there used to be a time where we just put in equal effort.
Just pulling out their camera and recording dudes. You know, it's so incredibly uncomfortable, yet women just do this crap all the time. Nobody wants to be recorded, okay?
Yikes, and before you ask, yup, that's a filter. Women complaining he doesn't know how good he's got it, but that's just a guy who doesn't want to do everything for clicks, subs, and views.
Height, mainly. Okay. That might be an issue.
Too short?
We about the same height.
What? I'm 6 foot.
Oh.
What?
They're not the same height at all. Also, she's wearing heels. Man, what is the IQ of these individuals? It was actually painful to listen to some of these people.
Yay! How tall are you? 5 feet, but in these heels, I feel like I'm getting a little bit taller.
Get some mad cow disease going.
Look, he didn't want her either, and it's okay if they didn't vibe. What's not okay is that she needed a reason to put him down to make herself feel better about him popping his balloon.
Be you. Be real. Be authentic. Be your favorite kind of woman.
Be you. Be real. Says the girl that has a BBL and a heap of work done. And there's nothing wrong with getting work done. But if you're going to quote, be real. Be authentic. How about you be honest to your followers, your millions of followers, that you've had a BBL done, that you've had a heap of work done. And if you're going to quote, be real, what do you mean real? Your body ain't real. And it just drives me crazy. It's really motivating quotes, and it's not in line with what they actually are.
Facts right here. Quit preaching when you can't even follow what you preach just to get more followers.
I mean, I see these videos from women all the time, guys, and they'll be saying they want authenticity, they want a real man, a man who's honest, all this sort of stuff. And they have like 30 pounds of makeup on their face. They've got a filter over the videos to the point where whenever they post videos of themselves, you don't even know what the individual looks like. Right, so you have individuals out here on social media who are saying, oh, I want someone who's real, authentic, honest, etc., has integrity, all of these great values, right? And then they themselves, you don't even know what the individual behind the lens even looks like in the first place. And you wonder why dudes don't want to date you. So let's continue. I think we've got another clip lined up here. Let's jump to this one.
Workers today are working harder than they ever have. They're trying to raise families, they're trying to create a future for themselves. And the fact that we can't even afford to buy the homes that we're building is a sad day in America. The last 3.5 years has been very painful. The current administration playing favoritism is just driving up costs. Forced union. legislation to shove down your throat and you don't have a choice, that's wrong. They have no idea what it takes to run a business.
Why isn't anyone saying anything? They just think it's funny. This man is clearly bothered by what she's doing, and they just think it's funny. Imagine if the roles were reversed on this. It's just crazy how normalized it is to just make men feel uncomfortable.
She thinks it's funny because the joke's on him. She won't be the one laughing when he turns back around and tell her it's not a joke. It's called being annoying.
As a man, I can take accountability and acknowledge that I'm imperfect. So for example, if someone said, if a chick said to me like, hey Marquette, you know, I really like guys with hair. For sure, like, that is better than being bald. If you deal with a woman, you say, hey, rate each other. I'm like, oh girl, you're a bad B, you're beautiful, you're all 10s. Whereas men, we have to live in reality. We have to acknowledge the reality about ourselves and the reality about others and figure out where we stand on the hierarchy. Because I can tell you this, if you ask this young lady, is she intelligent? I can say yes. If you ask her, does she have manners? She'd say yes. But she's been interrupting and she's been moving this whole time, which is why I have to address it. Because too often guys will look at her and say, you know, she's attractive. I want to smash. And because they want to smash, they're about to start tap dancing and like being real nice. And because they never told her the truth, she doesn't even know the truth. That's the point. When you get lied to, then you get smashed and dashed. And at the end, you're wondering why. Because you have no sense of reality. And why does the lie work on you? Because you want to be lied to.
I totally agree with what this guy said right here. A lot of these women are allowed to live in complete and utter fantasy land about, for example, how attractive they are or how their personality actually is, because people just lie to them for their entire lives, right? Nobody, and the people who do tell them the truth, oh, they'll just say you don't like women, or you're just rude, or you're just this.
Fucking bitch.
Because they would rather live in delusion and think that they're perfect 10s. I mean, we had that interview, right? A couple of minutes ago with that very large individual saying that men had to pursue her, and if men are lucky, then she'll open one of your DMs. Like, guys, I would feel lucky if I never interacted with that individual ever in my life. I would feel luckier if I didn't see the damn video clip to begin with. Okay? Absolute fantasy land out of so many of these modern women, and then they wonder why they're single. Let's continue.
We can take it. Don't mind a few laughs. Just get ready to do the same, ladies.
Ask everyone to rate their looks on a scale of 1 to 10.
10, 5, 10, 9, 2, 6. 6. 6.
Oh yeah, I give myself a 5. Question for the 10 and the 9. Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years as compared to now? So you're 25. You'll be better looking at 35 as compared to now 25?
For sure.
Let's double it. 20 years. Better looking at 45 as compared to now 25.
No, I think like late 30s is a little prime.
I'm sorry, I'm 35 right now, and I do not look better than I did at 25.
And I'm 36 and I don't look better than I did at 26.
I don't drink alcohol and I take care of myself, so I have high hopes. Good.
Good gee, this is what I'm talking about, man, with the delusional crap, right? This woman thinks, what did she say she was? How big are these earrings, by the way? What on earth is this, man? That cannot be real. That has to be satire. No way she has these things. How do you even move? Anyway, so what did she say she was? A 9 or a 10? Number one, I'm going to disagree straight off the bat with that. I don't know about you guys, let me know down in the comments box below. Is she a 9? Is she a 10? And then she thinks that she's going to be more attractive than now in her late 30s. I mean, this is just delusion straight up.
She knew the truth when he asked that follow-up question, but she had to double down to save face. A face that won't last another 2 years, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, goodness gracious me, this is absolutely horrifying. These are the 9s and 10s, guys, which apparently men have to put in all the effort for. No thank you. Guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, remember to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Peace.
see why we're America's #1 Asian bistro.
And if this is
I wonder why that happens. What a mystery that must be.
I blame the because the drive-through exploits quirks of human psychology.
Customers are flocking to drive-thrus like never before.
Obesity rates are on the rise.
New research shows drive-thru service is the heart of the business.
Sometimes you really don't want to
Oh, yeah.
leave your house. You don't want to leave your house and not get out the car.
An alarming trend.
Now, it's not the drive-thru's fault that we all find convenience, the path of least resistance, and instant gratification.
Do they have drive-thrus in other places in the world where everybody isn't fat? Yeah. So like maybe it's not the drive-thru, you know, because like everybody else has a drive-thru, and it's just happening to us. So it's like, is it really the drive-thru though?
Gratification so attractive, but modern drive-thrus are so much more than that. Modern drive-thrus use behavioral science and something called dark nudging to manipulate you into eating more fast food. And when you have hyper-palatable, salty, sugary, fatty fast food with the insanely convenient drive-thru that's been literally optimized to make you make bad decisions, it's truly no wonder that some people just can't resist. Like these couple.
That's true. Certain psychological tricks maybe should be like, you know, demonized more and like maybe even illegal. But like, I bet they try this stuff in other countries too. Like, I bet they have pretty much the same menus. So like, how is this a problem with like the fast food if it's only really represented in one country? What are you getting at? What I'm getting at is I think that Americans have a self-control problem and they can't stop eating fast food and being fat and disgusting, and they're trying to blame it on the company because they don't want to take accountability.
Companies are studying the way our brains make decisions. How you choose between saying yes.
Every, like, a lot of different places are starting to do this. Like, video games do this with psychology as well.
To fast food or saying no to fast food, and then using this data to modify our
Garbage.
in a way that benefits them. And if you haven't noticed, this is happening from every angle these days. Whether it's TikTok or Twitter or food corporation or your government. Everybody is investing big bucks into getting you to behave the way you want to behave.
Oh, naturally.
With drive-thrus, the manipulation begins before you even hit the parking lots. But before we get into it, a message from today's sponsor.
Okay, it's just a quick message from me. I'm thinking of starting a kind of newsletter. I do so much research and writing on so many different topics, but a lot of it never makes it here to YouTube. So I thought a newsletter could be fun. Nothing formal, just messages from me in your inbox that you can enjoy. I don't really have a specific plan right now. It honestly could be months before I send anything, but I just wanted to see if any of you guys would be into it. So if you're
It's a
interested,
good idea. You should do that through Patreon. Patreon creates an avenue for that already with like creating like user-funded content. Like that's a good idea.
in getting emails from me directly, click the link below and join the list. Thanks for your support and
Fuck.
Yeah. Many people don't realize the extent to which the drive-thru is fast food. Fast food restaurants didn't take off until American families started driving everywhere. And then fast food became this like natural extension of the sort of on-the-go lifestyle. As people spread out from the cities to the suburbs, everyone coming to a restaurant was usually in a car. And so if you're a restaurant, you needed some way to deal with it.
Yeah, filter
First
out all
thing
the
you drive in, you know in old movies, those diners with waitresses on their space taking your order from the parking lot? The drive-in was a whole event, a social meeting place, a date night, or fun family outing. But then came the drive-through, which was kind of the opposite. No parking, no waiting, no hanging out, get your food, and then get back to whatever you were in the middle of doing. Fast forward.
With high inflation, working families like mine are hurting. And while we struggle, Kamala Harris supported spending our tax dollars to give illegals sex changes. It's not just liberal, it's insane. Kamala can never be our president.
Fast forward to today.
Texting and driving.
The drive-thru is so heavily tied to the fast food experience that 47% of Americans would refuse to use a fast food restaurant if it didn't have a drive-thru.
That's sad. That's really something. What's the obesity? How many people are fat? 39. That's pretty close to 47. You want to go into McDonald's to eat? You don't have to go into McDonald's to eat. You can go into the store and then place a to-go order and then walk out of the store. I did that like 3 days ago. Walking? Yeah, true.
To a poll from earlier this year. Think about that. That means that the insanely convenient drive-through lane wasn't an option. Many, if not most, fast food sales would never even happen. And immediately you can see the power of convenience.
To be fair, if I think none of them had drive-thrus, it's not like these people will be like, oh, I can't use a drive-thru.
Goddamn.
I gotta go home and eat a salad. They're in the park and going.
Easy work.
What do you got?
Yeah, we just had 3 bottom guys that didn't know what the fuck they was doing.
They say they wouldn't go.
Yeah, I'm sure, buddy. Suck it, Chungo. I'm just kidding, brother.
Toward convenience in the past. Like back in the 1950s when drive-thrus.
And one of the greatest in the world, Craig, in the world.
Drive-thrus became this like cultural phenomenon at the time. Like look at
like my mom said back in the day, she used to with her friends. Like this
I
is
gotta
I guess this
you know they're mad as hell. Mad as
they
hell,
would
mad
get
as hell.
together
They
and
just
they
took
would
an
pull
L,
together
and
like
they
a
didn't like that
dollar,
shit.
And they would go to Taco Bell or
No,
some
no,
shit.
they didn't
Maybe
like
it was
that
the
shit at
70s.
all.
they tried to turn into a drive-thru.
Yeah,
The
3000
drive-thru
BC.
liquor store, the drive-thru laundromat, dairy store. These drive-thru dairy stores are so convenient. Even I enjoy shopping there. The drive-thru real estate firm.
Yep.
Okay, this last one deserves a really close look. 1958 Ford drive-thru sale. Just look at this little map. Look at this. Look at the path. Like this looks like an absolute nightmare. Drive-thru.
It
today.
does.
Anyway, point being, we.
So that they could know. And the rookies are learning. They are learning, man.
Let's go, fellas.
What the fuck?
Please. I have to do with the bullshit.
Oh, they cheated me. I had a big dog that record would let me have it.
I'm doing there. Get that charge from me. Dog calming. You got it. Your ass. Your ass. Oh, shit. We're about to fight, y'all. UAV.
Got up there. Up top. 2 of them. Shit, maybe it's 3 of them. Behind you. Oh. One still up there. Got him. Bitch. Really? Oh, grenade launcher. Where'd he go? Oh man, this is popping. Oh shit. That's a good. Ooh, he's back there doing a lot. This bitch ass. I know you just try to sit there. I know you did. Yeah, you gotta die. Just get. Alright, fuck that. Yes.
And I'm one of the greatest.
Okay. What's out here? Damn, he's bouncing around.
In the world, Craig. In the world.
Sniper in the corner. Only one up top. Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. Ooh, he's out here, though. How many motherfuckers is on their team? Shit! There's like 6 niggas in a row. Always with it. Can reload. Fucking nigga. Got him. Ooh, this is out here. Oh shit. Fuck. God. He's just sniping everywhere. Like I'm saying, how many niggas is on his team? 12-1-6 right now. It's alright, get the red. They're climbing up top. Look up top, y'all. Oh shit. Watch your back, but look up top. Ah, motherfucker. Got him. Oh, Jesus. Really everywhere, nigga. Get your long gun out. We're gonna be everywhere. That's all right, though. Get them tags, y'all. Get them tags. We're on the res. We're on the, God damn, got me. Oh, got me too. Get them tags, y'all. Come here. Fuck that.
Almost had to be tall.
I almost got him. shit. Boom! Up top. Got me too that for shit. Where you at? Fucker. They trying to kill the little underworld too. Get up under that jump. The little crawl space. They in that too. Woo! Fuck. Two of them in there. Oh, Maddie. Oh shit, dude. We rolling, keep it steady, fellas. We got 20 piece on them. Big asses. They better fight, UAV. On the back of the pipes. Up top. Thank you. Ooh. Niggas not letting up. Get over there, man. What's your back, man? Front part of the pipes. Oh, sniper up top. Yeah, we got a pipe, y'all. It's like they're doing their thing over there. I'm trying to come back. Oh shit. They got kill streaks going. I bet find some cover. Ooh, that's some cover. Good shit, man.
And I'm one of the greatest in the world, Craig, in the world.
Let's talk about security at this bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good shit. Too sweaty for that.
Yeah. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You see what I just did? 2 games in a row right there. Did you see what I just did? Y'all Twitch, y'all YouTube, look at what I just did. 40 and 17 confirms 26 deaths. So it's 40 kills, 26 deaths, man. I just killed them. Just killed them, man. They're not not on a level to compete with me in no Call of Duty, man. No reverse boost, no hack, no chronos, no nothing like that. I played Call of Duty all my life. They're not good. Try to tell them, man, I'm one of the greatest at Call of Duty, man. They ain't even there yet.
He loved the simple, insanely convenient
That looks
choice
like one of those things that you do in The Sims in order to kill the people in the city.
of not having to get out of our cars to do stuff. McDonald's website says that they waited until 1975 to open their first drive-thru, but they couldn't. When they finally did it, it boosted sales at that location by a full 40%. And today,
Jesus.
McDonald's says that their drive-thrus account for a whopping 70% or more of their total U.S. revenue. And if you
And I gotta tell you, McDonald's drive-thrus are next fucking level. They have the best drive-thrus. Because like they have that double drive-thru shit where it's like you can go to one or the other, and then like they're like, oh, do you want to order with the app? And then like you can do that. Like it's actually so good.
ask yourself, well, why is
Chick-fil-A?
it that
Yeah, Chick-fil-A
drive-thrus
does that
are
too.
insanely popular? The answer is the power of convenience.
Yeah.
I've talked about this before on my video about how convenience ruined breakfast, but
Ooh.
essentially it's not just that we're lazy, it's that our brains are wired to value convenient options. Behavioral science tells
But a big part of it is being lazy, though. So, like, that's like a big part, is also being lazy. And I think also, like, yeah, this makes sense. It does. But whenever your brain is wired a certain way to do something, there's a lot of things that people's brains are wired to do that they don't do. You still gotta exercise.
Oh, they'd be so mad when I said it. I'm like, in the world, Craig, in the world.
The frustrating reality is that if you are a woman and you want to date men, you have to accept that you will have to teach them.
Fellas, welcome back. Today's story is a real shocker. Entitled Wife Pregnant by Another Man Expects Husband to Raise the Baby. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more unbelievable stories like this one. Let's get into